Alright, so hello everyone. Welcome back to Minecraft Beta, and today I want to talk about how I stay inspired in this world. As you can see, I have built a lot in this world. I have been playing on this world for over 2 years at this point, and I have a ton of different builds and ideas that I have put into this world. And today I want to talk about how I stay inspired to build all of this. How do I not get bored of Minecraft Beta, and how was I able to put over 2 years and hundreds of hours into a single world? And that is what I want to talk about today. So without further ado, let's begin. Alright, so the first tip that I have for you guys is to make an idea board in your base. For me, this is in the basement of my main house, and it just has a bunch of different build ideas that whenever the thought crossed my mind, I immediately ran down here and wrote it down. So whenever I'm bored of a different project or just want to start something new, I have 20 plus different build ideas down here that I could start at any time. So for example, we have the city, which I am starting very soon. Waterfront Market I've already built. We also have like a church and a roller coaster. So there's a ton of different ideas down here that whenever they cross my mind, I just come in here and write them down. So if I ever don't know what to build, or if I'm bored of all of my current projects, I can come down here and start something fresh. Another tip that I have for you guys that is similar to the idea board is to have multiple projects in your world. Now, this is an old example, but when I first started this world, I had the mansion that I was building, I had the town, and I had the house and some of these farms. Those three different projects were all being built at the exact same time. So that way, if I was ever bored of building small houses in the town, I could go over and work on the mansion. Or if I didn't want to work on the mansion, I could build some of these gardens out here. So having multiple projects at a time is very good to stop yourself from getting burnout. Because if you ever don't want to work on a project, you can just start another one. And this is actually a tip that I am currently using right now. I have a snow village, which you can see that minecart rail over there goes to a snowy village, and then this minecart rail goes out to the city, which is over there. So I have two different main projects going on at a time, and if I ever get bored of those, I can go down to the idea board and start a new project for a video. Now, another tip that I have for you guys is actually to start over. Now, I know starting over sounds weird in a video where I'm telling you how to play in the world for 2 years, but surprisingly, it helped me out a lot. Now, when I say start over, I don't mean start a brand new world, but instead, go camping. What I did was, when I was bored of this world, I was bored of being late game, just building for no purpose, and I wanted to get the thrill of surviving again in beta, I simply just restarted. I came over here and I made a mini series, and I'm sure most of you saw it on my channel. I put some of my diamond tools in this chest right here under this dirt pillar, and I restarted. You can see up top there is a small house, over there is a larger house with the overpass, and behind this mountain is a tower, and I simply just started over. And I have this part of my world as a little bit of memory of when I restarted, and I still have my main world. So sometimes it's good to just take a step back and restart if you're getting bored. but I would recommend doing it in the same world so that you have all of your builds in one place. Another tip that I have for you guys to stay inspired in the same world is to explore. Get out there, see new things. When I first started this world, this stone patch here was pre-made. This was all here before, and I saw the way it looked and how the terrain had generated, and I decided to build my mineshaft here. And it fit perfectly with the terrain in the area. I kept walking this way and I saw this giant mountain here, and I decided to put the watchtower on top of it. I saw this mountain right next to the spider spawner, and I put a spider face on it. So by moving around and building to the terrain has really given me a lot of inspiration for things to build in this world. Like this giant mountain here, I put a house on top of it, and I was gonna put country flags right there, but instead I think I might put a mural because I put the country flags in the sky. But by moving around and seeing different terrain that the world has to offer, you can really get inspired on different builds to put all throughout your world. So another tip that I use a lot to get inspiration for builds in my world is to actually look at world tours on YouTube, which is one of the main reasons why I actually posted my own world tour. So if I just go to the search bar and type in Minecraft Beta 1.7.3 World Tour, you will see hundreds of different videos of people going through their worlds and exploring their builds, and sometimes even giving you backstories on their builds. And if I'm ever out of ideas and don't know what to build, I will sometimes just come onto YouTube and I will watch a world tour. As you can see, I've watched multiple of these videos, and I think it's a great way to see what other people are doing. Now, I'm not necessarily saying to copy exactly what they're building, because that wouldn't be fun for you. But if you see a style of building that you like, or maybe a design that they used, you can use that as inspiration for your own builds in your own world. Another tip that I use a lot to get more inspiration in my world is to actually go on the Golden Age Minecraft subreddit. On here you can find a ton of different build ideas and block palettes here that people have used, and especially if you go to the top here and search by the top this month, you can see a beautiful castle build. There's a real life Farlands, but there's a ton of different builds in here as well, and it can give you some inspiration on different ideas for your own world. Alright, and to wrap up the video, one final tip that I have for you guys is to actually start a YouTube channel. I know it might sound weird at first that I'm recommending you to start a YouTube channel, but it actually has helped me out a lot. By being able to post online my own creations has truly given me inspiration to keep going in this world, not only for myself but for my viewers. So if you guys have watched to the end of this video, I would like to say thank you, because this YouTube channel is one of the main reasons why I still play in this world. And I also want to thank you all for 1,000 subscribers. Can't believe I'm saying that. I've been posting on and off on YouTube for about 9 years now, and to finally hit 1,000 means a lot to me. So thank you all very much. I truly do mean it. And who knows? Maybe if you start your own channel, not only is it footage for you to look back on to see how far you've come, but you could also grow an audience on YouTube. And who knows? Maybe in a year or two, you'll be the one making the world tour and posting it on YouTube. So you truly never know. And with that being said, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching, and go have fun in your forever beta world. Have a good one.